everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for SpiegelMom Scraps. Today I'm going to be using a Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit that I got for the month of November, and I am also using a cut file that I got off of the Silhouette Design Store. I can't remember who the designer is. If you are interested, I can look it up though, so just let me know in the comments below and I could get that information for you. But I'm using this one that's kind of I don't know, kind of a floral type print, and I really loved it, and I'm using one of these pretty little studio papers and backing it. And then I am going to pull in all of the off-cut pieces, and I'm going to use them and my Daisy kit, the pigment kit that's available now, and some other watercolors, and I'm going to paint them in. But first I'm just adhering this down using some Tombow Mono Multi and just sticking down all the little pieces. I love that plaid paper and how it's poking through and just giving a lot of bright, pretty colors. That is from the Indian Summer collection from Pretty Little Studio. And so here you can see all of these pieces, and I have to pull them all off the mat because I'm going to fill in all of the little the white negative space pieces. So I'm going to be putting them back onto the die cut background. And yeah, apparently I didn't cut this out of the video, so I apologize. So I'm just pulling it off. Like I said, I am going to be painting these coming up here, and I am using the Daisy pigment kit. Now, I got one of these, and they are absolutely gorgeous. It comes with 2 Shimmers paints in it. One is the Sugar Plum, and the other is it's a rose gold kind of colored one. I can't remember the name right now, I'm sorry. And I'm going to be using those to paint the flowers, and then I'm just using some Vicki Boutin watercolor brushes to paint the leaves in. And I'm just watering this down. I didn't prepare this paper at all. This was kind of a secondary idea that I had, so I did not intend to paint all of this. But I find that if you use watercolor and you paint it out, and then you just let them dry completely, that they don't curl too bad. So, and I was okay with a little bit of curl on these, because you'll see in a little bit what I do with them. So just adding a lot of water because these markers are super pigmented, and I wanted it to be kind of a little bit softer of a color, and just going around with this green color. And I do come in with a second green color just to add a little bit of shadowing and shading and everything. And I'm just using my acrylic black there because I could not find my like palette thing that I usually use. So here's the first color, and I think this is the Sugar Plum color. And so I'm going to water it down a bit because, again, I don't want it super pigmented. And then I'm just going to come in and paint the flowers. I'm doing 2 of them in purple, 2 of the big blossoms in purple, and then 2 of them, the smaller blossoms, will be this purple color. And I did choose to do like one of the blooms on each one a little bit darker. So I just added some non-diluted water down. And then this is that beautiful like rose gold color. Or do I have it backwards? I have it backwards. This is a Sugar Plum color, sorry. The other one is kind of a rose gold. It's like a pink color, but then it's got gold shimmer in it, so it's like really, really pretty. So, and this is the Sugar Plum, and I love this color so much. Purple is my favorite, which is why this kit was named after me. I love purple, and Jody was kind enough to name it after me. And so I'm going to set these off to the side to dry after I come in with this other green color. And I don't put anything on top of them. If you are concerned about the curling and you want them to lie flat, you can put, like, I like to use paper packs and just put them on top, and that keeps them nice and flat as they dry. But like I said, there's very minimum warping here. Almost finished with the painting, and then I will assemble my layout. So the photo I'm using here is just one of my oldest daughter a couple years ago. Just, I don't know, I liked the picture. She hates the picture, but it had a pretty filter on it and it went really well, like the colors went really well. So I'm just going to put her photo down here in the corner, and then I'm going to tuck all of these florals and leaves kind of behind them, going in a diagonal kind of design here. And those colors that come in that kit go so well with this Pretty Little Studio collection. These are the rest of the papers that I got in that kit, and so I'm just flipping through trying to see if there's something I can back my photo with. And so I choose this one. It's very white with light pink spots on it. And I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh, I think am I, yeah, no, I have no idea what I was, oh, I spilled my coffee. That's right, I spilled my coffee off to the side there. My husband had bought me some Starbucks, and I knocked it over when I pulled my ATG gun out, and so I had to clean it up real quick before it went all over the place. So you just saw me back my photo there, and I'm going to adhere everything down. And I'm just really sticking these down on the very ends of them, because I do want the bloom end of the flowers to kind of stick up a little bit. And then I'm going to pop the photo up on some fun foam. And like I was saying, those colors that come in this daisy kit go so well with the Pretty Little Studio Indian Summer collection, and also the Truly Grateful collection. It's a great match for both of them. So if you are a fan of those two collections, you could definitely pick up the pigment kit, and it would go just really great with them. So going through this die cut pack, this was also in my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit, and just pulling out a few leaves and things to tuck in. And I also pulled out those blue chipboard hearts and a couple of flowers, and I'm kind of creating 3 clusters. And that's kind of where I'm going to group my little bits of things together. I thought I was going to use that little fall tag, but I do end up pulling it off. And I'm using some of these die cuts and sticking one of these tags underneath each one of the chipboard hearts, and then using a couple of tabs up behind the photo. And I'm going to work on my title, I think, here in a minute, and it's just going to be simply Hello Fall. I didn't know what else to call it, so I'm just going to use some of the thickers that I got in this kit, as well as just some I had recently purchased, and yeah, add my title. I'm going to add a couple of these clear stickers. I felt like I needed something a little dark on the page, so these were a perfect addition. And I was thinking about trying to use one of those paint splotches, but the background's too busy, so it didn't work out. Now just getting the tabs stuck down and everything else that I tucked in before I forget to do it. I have a tendency of doing that, and then I go to pick up my layout to look at it and dump everything off. So yeah, I have to be sure that I am attaching things. And again, just using my Tombow Mono Multi, that's my favorite glue to adhere things down. And now I am going to work on my title. And I'm going to put it in the upper left kind of corner of the photo because that's the only area that didn't have anything. So I'm going to add it there. And then I'm going to come in with a bunch of sequins and just add a lot of pretty things. So I'm using these they're wood grain foam thickers with like the wood grain paper over the top of them. And like I said, I wanted to do Hello Fall, but I had already stuck that blue heart down, and so these stickers wouldn't fit, so I go and pull some smaller ones in. And these ones right here, and I just used the gold ones. And they're tiny gold ones that have like a white line through them, and yes, I absolutely love these ones so much. And then I'm going to add a couple of the like plus signs and stuff to each of my clusters, and then add sequins in. So these are one of the sequins that come in. They're little leaves, and I was thinking I could add them because the colors match perfectly and everything, but I felt like because I have the big leaves in there that they were just too small and just didn't go right. So I'm going to pull in these Country Market ones. I love these so much with these huge clear discs and even the green discs. They're just gorgeous. So I'm going to add some of each color to each of the clusters, and then I'm going to pull some of this amethyst geode. There's some like little orange ones in there, and they went super well. I think they're iridescent and they just looked orange to me, but they go super well with this, so I pulled them out too. And so just finding another one that matched well. And adding a couple of the like light blue ones that are in this. And then I think I also pull out the third mix from December, which I think is Starry Night. And I'm going to add, or Starry Skies, I think. And I'm going to add a couple of them around as well. And that's pretty much my layout. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over and check out the shop, and you can use my code DAISY15 for 15% off your next purchase. And don't forget to join the Facebook group because there's a lot of things going on, so you definitely want to join in the fun there. We have our Spotlight Sparkler search going on for the guest design for the next month. And then we also have a scrap lift challenge. So it's a lot of fun over in the group, and I definitely recommend joining it. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!